We are on the rift. 1 point in the middle, 4 points on each side. Kind of around the middle. Very, very smooshed combat area. Lots of cover
Indeed.
floating around. Good sight lines as well. Pretty intense. We got Tramis on team one. Poor boy's by himself. We got, oh, great. Killer Banana
Yeah, yeah.
and,
You may as well introduce me now.
no. Mineris and El Zombie on team two. The ANS team is team two, and the OSP team is team one. There's someone else here. Yeah, I don't know how he got in voice.
I'm a
We're just
ghost.
gonna have to deal with that guy, I guess.
Yeah, I'm the ghost of President
Christmas
Eisenhower.
past.
Here to
President
here to haunt.
Eisenhower. Okay, yeah, that's way better. So I'm joined here by President Eisenhower.
Yep, that's me. Do not speak the forbidden word,
What?
and we'll be fine. Don't talk about commies.
Oh,
Don't
whatever.
talk about them.
We got container ship here. Like to see it at a Zircon. Don't see it very often. Full mini containers. Got also got some point defense. Got a lot of point defense. Can I mouse over that, please? Amazon 116, 44 mine containers. These main containers have to be cheap as fuck. They gotta be Actrads. 68
Yeah.
AMMs as well? What is this build? These have to be the cheapest containers in the universe. So I don't know how
Yeah.
much he's gonna be able to get done with this.
It could have taken from the payload.
We'll see.
Could have taken from the seekers. All sorts of stuff he could have done.
Yeah, it's gotta be the Seekers. Seekers always the most expensive part of containers. Alright,
Yeah.
sandbag with 450 SL with some grazers on it, interestingly, and Sebastians. Eruption jammer.
Yeah.
EWR with some guns and
False
some
device.
bastions. Bunch of mine launching cap shuttles with rocket launchers on them. Rocket launchers and mines is an interesting combination. Only 4 mines per. Okay, Travis. With 250 and 450 on the bottom of Cello. A plasma and 250 Bulker. EWR monitor. Cam, we already did cam. I'm going the wrong direction. Board philosopher. Roll off Bulker.
Just one.
Just one.
That's
With
all you need.
a whole lot of missiles. Different kinds of missiles, too. Not the same. Very interesting. I like that.
You don't see that often.
Indeed. I certainly don't do that. I really should, but it's hard to manage all those different ones, especially with roll-offs.
Yeah, one of the thing of roll-offs is you have to reload it to change it.
Yeah, and that can be really, really tricky. Killer Banana with the double missile destroyers. Again, we're seeing some of the arrows being fired at that already. At least I believe that's this. Yep. Gonna be clunking this shuttle over here, and there it goes. Dead instantly. 2 hits. And a
Gone.
bunch of extra ones. Reduced to atoms. Maniris and a pair of fighting voxels. Plus Sorcerer offset. Okay, nice. That'll be good for dealing with the containers. Baguette.
Yep.
An Axford. VLS 3 on the bag. H3s,
What
not very many of them.
is this? A mining shuttle on Charlie. That's
Guns,
you don't see that every day.
ton of blankets. Yeah, and this that's actually a pretty good spot for the mines, I think.
I agree.
Could have set them maybe a little further back in the. Yeah, actually no, it's getting to be a bad spot with the spread on them. Probably could have flipped that
Yeah.
thing upside down and hit them up under the rock, but no joy on
Well, you don't want to
that.
hit the rock, then they just die.
For sure, but he could have
So
finessed it a little bit. It is tricky though.
Yeah.
It is very tricky.
Yep. Yep.
And zombie with the Axford with torpedoes, 2 beams with tons of point defense, and an E-War sprinter. All right, what's been going on the map, Chaos?
Balls.
Balls.
But also, jamming.
Jamming.
Some missiles.
Some missiles. All these things are correct.
That's about it.
OSP team able to cap Alpha.
Containers coming out.
Mine
Out of
containers.
The Jeffrey Bezos. Mine containers, indeed.
ANS
So
able to
those
push.
missiles gotta be real cheap. he also has mine containers.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. This
That's
is gonna be dirt cheap.
that's. Oh, my bad. I'm repeating what you said.
It's fine.
EWR coverage is a plenty for the OSP side. Not sure how much they can actually see. They can see the Axford,
Much really.
Brains, a Destroyer.
S2's coming out of both sides. Well,
Oh
S2
no,
H's.
that's the other Axford that they see. It's by the shuttle. At Charlie. My mistake. MLS2 coming out. The Sharks.
Oh boy,
Remember
these are
that
gonna
one
land.
video you had where it's like Baby Shark and Mama Shark, and it's a bunch of shuttles.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I remember that.
Oh my god. So that's one voxel down.
Yep.
Bonk.
Big bong. Yeah, that's how it be.
These
I'm a big fan of.
H2s. Not able to get through the
You
flag.
go.
Not able to get through the flag at all. Holy crap. They're staging. Yeah, held them a little too long. They're staging just a little too close. Only 2 get through. What are you a big fan of, Chaos?
I'm a big fan of direct MLS too. It's fun.
Ugh.
Hot launch.
Ah! Ah! You can take my cruise when you pry it from my cold, dead hands.
Yep. I'm a fan.
So good. You can just swoop, surprise. People behind rocks. It's so effective. It's just like 30k damage, 30k damage, 30k damage, 50k damage, 50k damage, 30k damage. Oh, love it.
If yeah, you're sort of addicted a little bit.
A little bit, yeah, extremely. But the thing about the directs is I feel like they're too easy to hard counter, especially if you have RBF, because you have to fire them in the open, and they're in the open for so long, just slowly, gently, drifting happily towards their target, and then getting fucking destroyed. Like these H2s. It hasn't been using the rocks very effectively. Killer Banana's a good missile player, but he's not able to use them that well on this map, and so they're just getting cropped out of the sky.
Yeah, you have a good point. Main strength of missiles is their autonomy, and direct missiles take that away.
Exactly. It's a great way to phrase that.
Yeah. But why aim the missile around a rock when I could put my bulk freighter around a rock?
God.
That way, both me and the missile are safe simultaneously. And then I can afford corkscrew.
It's true. It does give you, when you're working at massive amounts of points, I mean, that's another 200 points to work with, potentially more. Could be 300 points. Even though it's just a couple points per missile, and you have so many missiles, hundreds and hundreds of them. It really does add up.
And I just can't get over seeing this wave of corkscrewed size 2s. It's just a joy.
It's true. It is pretty funny to see just this huge corkscrew just go and then slam into the side of something. Oh man! Speaking of slamming into the side of something, I think these Killer Bananas missile launchers are about to die.
Yeah.
I don't know. These active decoys might work.
It could be chaffed. We'll see. Oh,
yeah, active decoys doing pretty decent. I mean, the soft kill, it would have been completely dead. Only knocks out one launcher and what, some thrusters or some missile banks? Yeah, missile programming arrays.
DC?
He does. He's got a little bit. 2 teams and 1 restore.
Yeah, small. Just a small.
Just a little guy. Pack when I do this. Probably a bad idea, honestly.
I usually just run a rapid or 2.
I usually don't have any. And it's a huge gamble, but it's optimizing is what it is. It's optimizing. You can outskill not having DC teams by just not getting shot. It's really hard to just not get shot, and sometimes it doesn't pay off. You can just get blown up. But if you're really smart about your positioning, oh man, getting the extra, 20, 30 missiles, that'll give you. Well, they're S2Hs and they're like 11 to 13 points apiece, so it's really just 3 or 4 missiles, but it adds.
Right.
It adds. Every little bit
Right.
helps.
Right.
Don't try
I've
this at
always
home,
wanted.
kids.
I- I've wanted to make size 2 hybrid HEKP work. But it's just
It's so hard.
too.
It's really
It's too
gimmicky.
much.
They're just a little too
Yeah.
pricey for what you get out of them. And so
Yeah.
you have to
And
play them really well.
yeah, my idea behind that is, size 3 hybrids can deal more damage, um, but and like more cost efficiently, right?
Yeah.
Um, so size 2 hybrid, how do you get more bang for your buck? Well, you have one missile that just deals a ton of different explosions, and it just does a lot more than what you'd expect. Now that's the idea,
But
but
you really got to get the angling right. It's so hard because
yeah,
you have to hit a
and you
Celo's
can
nose
only
on or
bring
Bulker's nose
so
on.
many 20-point missiles.
Yeah, that's another thing is it's very expensive. So you have to be really good. AGKP is something I've avoided specifically because
Oh,
you have
oh
to be
no.
good with them. Decoy luring a few missiles.
Yeah.
You have to be really
Oh,
good with them to get them to work, and
lots
I'm not there.
lots of decoys this game actually working.
Yeah, for both
Active
teams.
decoys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Wait, no, that's not correct.
OSP?
I
The
I keep
OSP don't
it's
have
because
active decoys.
ANS is freaking red. It's messing with my brain. I'm like, yeah, red team is using their active decoys and they're OSP, which means blue
Oh
team is
yeah.
also probably using active decoys because they're ANS. And then I had to realize that no, OSP doesn't have those. ANS is red team. This
It's
is why I always play
it's
Team 1 ANS, Team 2 OSP when I can tell people what to do. But these lobbies have kind of
it's
got a mind of their own
you
lately.
fell for one of the classic blunders.
Indeed. Indeed.
More mines coming out of this shuttle on Alpha. Uh, oh, the bulk freighter, the MLS2 bulk freighter's name is the rolling up. That's clever.
Ooh. Oh, these are gonna land.
Oh
Yep, I
no.
thought they were all gonna miss. Going
They
directly into the backside
curved
of this
all the
container
way
ship.
around.
Yeah, the maneuverability on these things has to be insane. Downing
Yeah.
a bank. And he's got a couple of restores. Not something you often see on a container ship, but that's
2 banks down.
damage.
3
Three banks
banks?
down.
What?
Yeah,
3 banks.
that's a big problem.
I'm could. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We're gonna have to
It's
spend
on
both those
the
restores on that.
damage map for these. They're a bit awkward
Yeah, since you
because
have banks on both sides of the
yeah,
ship.
and it's all in one column.
Yeah.
It's a bit awkward. I was like, how are there 6 container banks? That doesn't make sense.
Hmm.
But no, I was wrong.
Just 2 for 1.
Solo over here is basically dead. It's getting torpedoes knocked into it by this dead Axford.
Or S2H is coming after
Death
the
rows from
container.
this Axford onto this Ocello.
We got some sharks going on
Oh
as
lord,
well.
that's a lot of size 2s.
Yeah, but they're going after dead ships. A few going after
Oh,
Suzaru.
yeah, they shouldn't land.
A
That
couple
one
landed.
did
2 of
go
them.
through.
We're about to watch a
Reactor
man
down.
die. See you later, container ship. Ooh, yep. There it goes. Straight out. Bye-bye. You really don't want these things on the front line back, by the way. Never, ever let these get shot at. Because that happens.
Yeah, you just gotta lay back.
Can't be too far back,
Yeah,
because otherwise your missiles
like
won't reach, but...
I've seen. Oh god, that brings me bad memories. Where one game, I was OSB and we were playing mostly monitors, and someone, like 2 fleets, decided to go around this asteroid not the one with alpha on top, but the one on the other side. Um, People went around it for some reason.
The
And
Narnia flank.
yeah, and it really confused me, but I can't remember if we won or lost, but I was very anxious, and then I said some very not nice things because I was anxious.
Sometimes that's the way it be. Sometimes
Yeah,
it's earned. I
it
think
wasn't earned in that case.
Narnia flankers
But
with fat
anyway,
ships, they definitely earn it. Damn, there goes an EWR.
yeah,
It's
just
out of
so many
here.
missiles. How many missiles do we have left here?
Schwacked.
Uh, 27 there, 16 there, size 2 hybrids.
The default
Um,
S2 player having so many problems with getting his missiles to target. Can split up in so many different directions. You can't really figure out what's alive and what's dead.
yeah, another reason why I like
Good
direct
lands.
MLS2s is I can use semi-active. Because why would you ever put cruise on semi-active? You're gonna
Defeat
expose yourself anyway.
Supreme
Um,
Cruise. Unless you're doing some really weird, very specific
yeah,
flanking scout
it's
stuff, but
it's
that's
just
like
way
super high
too,
level.
yeah, it's way too finicky.
Yeah, finicky.
Uh,
Finicky's a good word.
yeah. So semi-active, it's free. I can pack more and better missiles. Um, so I can just put corkscrew on like so many missiles. I love that build. I need to
Too
play
many
it later.
corkscrews.
Yeah, I'll probably play that next game. Because it's been a minute. Oh no! These missiles going into the asteroid. Or is it a meteor? I don't know.
It's an asteroid.
But it's an
Meteors
asteroid.
in motion by itself.
Alright. I thought those were comets.
Ah, it's been a long time since astronomy.
Oh no. Oh wow! Oh, they ran out of range at the last second. I'd say
That
like what,
happens.
2-3 meters from this bulk freighter.
I tapped away from those hybrids. I figured they were gonna hit.
Yeah, two of them. There was just two of them. Most of them hit that asteroid.
Crazy.
They should add moving asteroids, like
No,
spinning ones.
no,
No?
no,
You don't think so?
no.
Why not?
It would look really cool, but it'd be an immense strain on processor, one,
That's
and it
true.
would be complete ass to play around.
Yeah.
You imagine a map that is constantly moving? Would it be more
Can
realistic?
you
Yeah,
imagine
for sure.
this map where the balls are rotating?
Yeah, it'd be so awful. It would be really cool for like 10 minutes, and you'd be like, all right, now I have to play here. Oh no. Oh, I can't do this.
That's true.
So, would it be
Where are these?
awesome? Yes. Would it also be
Yeah.
awful to actually implement gameplay wise? Also, yes. There are a lot of things that are like that. There are a lot of, I don't know how often you spend time in feature suggestion and parts suggestion, but
Oh, I have
most
spent time there.
most of the suggestions are like that. Where it's like, okay, this is a really cool idea, but if you think about it for like 10, 15 minutes, you realize, oh no, this would ruin the game. This is awful. Do not put this in.
Yeah, that's true. I put in a couple suggestions. Really simple ones though, like changing the DC prioritization um to be I forget what's I'll have to look it up, but there's some DC prioritization mechanic in the game, and I've come across it with monitors where like my storages would be out, and then
Oh,
I
DC
don't know.
use prioritization to use. I remember seeing that
Yeah.
to use from lockers and then larges and then smalls and then
Yes,
reinforced because
that's what I'm
otherwise you
talking
get your
about.
reinforced used and your storages will get shot out, and yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I
That's
think
what.
that's a really good idea. See,
Yeah.
that's like a really basic feature that's just a quality of life thing that should definitely be in by default because it makes
Yeah.
more sense to do that.
And then I've seen another thing. Cryptic posted it. It's one of
Oh,
your colleagues actually.
ooh,
Uh,
brutal
he was
mine
like,
hit. One of my
"Oh,
colleagues
where? I missed the mine hit. God damn
on
it! I was
on
too.
the voxel on alpha. See, while we're talking, you got to be looking around the map as well.
All right, you're
Important
the
part.
expert, not me.
Yeah, super expert, master professional. I've been doing this
You're the sexpert, not
two and a
me.
half months. They call me
Another mine hit.
sexy, big sexy dork. It's my official name.
Yeah, another mine hit. Another two coming in.
So what did Cryptic
Bonk,
post?
bonk.
This
Oh,
thing's
that's
fucking
gone.
dead.
Yeah. So Cryptic put it put down a feature where he's like, we should be able to fix thrusters for free. And
Um,
I was like, yeah,
that's
but also no.
that's caught on as an idea in balanced discussion by a lot of
Yeah,
people, but it's one of
because
those things that's like, oh, that sounds like a really good idea, but actually it's really, really, really not.
yeah,
You just gotta kind of think about how the game, what that would do to the whole game, not just the fatter ships, and
yeah.
it would make small ships complete
Like
eggs
my
again.
RPF against. Oh God, that's these Matic mines.
There's another
Just
ship.
where did those ones go? Two of them just missed.
Yeah, it's because the
I think.
ship they were seeking was dead, and so they stopped tracking because mines can detect ships that are dead and
Oh,
won't target
interesting.
them.
Mines are so weird.
They're
Like,
super weird. Tuna, have you read Tuna's
like
guide?
tuna? No, I don't. I hardly even know that guy actually.
Yeah, he recently wrote a guide on mines. He's really good with them, and he's very knowledgeable about them and how they're used strategically. And he's made me really
Right.
rethink over the past, I guess, couple weeks my position on mines, because I'm sure you've seen in
Right.
my most of my videos. I'm like, mines are shit. Don't use
Yep.
them because nobody ever uses
Yep.
them right. Is what the
Well,
problem is.
you were more like I don't know how to feel about them. Is how you were.
Yeah,
Um.
and some of them as well.
Yeah.
I guess
This
it's more accurate to say,
plasma.
in general, I don't know how to feel about mines, but in specific to
Yeah.
this circumstance and most of the circumstances, people don't use them right. It's kind of like missiles, right? I really like missiles,
Right.
but most people don't use them very well. So they're really
Right.
hard. That's understandable.
Yeah. Uh. Yeah. So send me that guide after.
Will do.
I'll watch it or read it. Use my eyeballs somehow,
Somehow. It's just, and
in
I've run
some
into a lot of
capacity.
people who think missiles bad because most of the teammates they see are complete dog shit with them,
Yeah.
which
No.
happens,
Uh.
but
I've seen what happens when you're good with them.
yeah, that's the
From
thing.
Commodores
Is if you
and
play
whatnot.
against like Weevil or even Killer Banana's really good with his missiles. He's got some
Oh yeah.
consistency issues, but he's generally really good.
That's how most new players are. Also, I just noticed how short the sprint range on these size 2 hybrids are.
Yeah, it's
That's where
really
all the
risky.
maneuverability comes from.
Yep. And he also holds them for a little bit too long. I think the sprint range is a lot longer, but he holds them until they're right up on top of the ship.
Could be, could be.
And
But of course, we shall never know.
yeah, but when you can reliably get 30 to 45,000 damage and just
That
completely dumpster an
okay.
entire team, and people are like, you can't do that. Missiles are bad. I have to be like, no, missiles are fucking great. The people you run
They're
into are
great.
just bad with them.
The game is basically determined by who has the most PD.
It can be, but even that's not correct because you can get missiles around and through PD either by in the design stage where you can make missiles
Right.
that will punch through point defense, or by playing around rocks.
Yeah. It's Nebulous Rock Command. This those mines on Alpha were actually
Clutch.
pretty critical.
They're huge. Kept that
Because
point.
nobody else, no OSP ships were in the area, but
Yeah.
this voxel died and couldn't take Alpha.
And no other ANS ships are up here to cap it either.
Yeah,
And so
it's
I think
actually that was actually impactful.
yeah, I think that might have won OSP the game right there because it's allowed them to
Yeah,
maintain a huge score lead and cap lead.
Yep. Yep.
As did the
So
mines on
all else,
Delta.
yeah, it stopped those destroyers from capping Delta. Who brought the mine shuttles? Sandbag? Yeah,
Yeah, Sandbag.
has to be. Great job by him with those mines. I've never seen mines used this well, and you've seen what I do in those 10v10s.
Yeah. And sometimes it works
So,
really well, and sometimes it doesn't do diddly fuck.
yep.
Mines are weird.
But this is a good example of it working out well.
Indeed.
Didn't even need Bellbird assistance. Like,
Yeah, I really
holy
like the
mackerel.
Billboard play that you do
Yeah,
with those, masking them.
yeah. Like, oh, biggest problem with mines is they can see them from way too far away. Oh, I'll just fix that.
Problem solved.
Yeah, and they can't see my ship through it either. Bonus.
And they get a jamming lob, and they're like, "Ah, there's some shuttle over there being cute. I'll fly up on him and kill him." Oh, motherfucker, there are mines over there. You dead now.
Yeah, it's fun. I like it in the 10v10s because of how much chaos there is.
Yes, I think they've really fit in the
So it's
10v10s due to the chaos.
100%.
And that's the ball game. OSP gonna be taking it.
Yeah,
Okay,
appears so.
there's a whole lot of points left, but ANS just doesn't have anything. They got this one Axford, which is not going to be able to cap
Yeah.
fast enough.
Yeah, military victory, cap victory,
This is
just
dead.
victory.
And then this is also not going to be able to cap fast enough.
Yeah, too many Ocellos left over.
I don't know. I mean, the
Oh no, that one's practically
AOSP is
dead
also
actually.
screwed too. They have basically nothing on the map other than a shuttle, a nearly dead monitor, and
Yeah,
a completely healthy bulker with no guns or armaments at
actually,
all.
that's a fair point. Um,
Yeah, they might be
yeah,
able
they're
to come
taking Alpha
back.
now. This could actually turn around.
And this Axford's also going to take Delta.
That's a dead Vauxhall. The destroyers are still alive from Killer Banana. Well, one of them.
And
This Axford though could bring it back
for sure,
because
but
it's the only ship left that's armed.
Sandbag taking Charlie and Philosopher chilling on
Oh
Echo.
no,
Yeah, it is
no,
the only ship in the game that is armed, isn't it?
yeah. Oh,
Everything
never
else is
mind.
either.
I was wrong. This shuttle has rockets. I missed it.
Well, it's out of rockets
There,
now.
but yeah.
Firing some rockets at a dead ship. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
And it's about to be dead itself.
Oh, yeah.
Bonk.
He still has missiles this late.
Yeah, that's some patience right
Yes.
there.
Great, great patience. You know, 6 missiles still. The baguette and the croissant.
Yeah, if he gets a good angle on one of those monitors, or the bulker that's
Yeah,
left alive.
that shuttle died
Yeah,
and
in
couldn't
one
take Charlie.
single missile, hit it and he died.
Yeah, and then the Axford's gonna take Delta. It could turn around.
Yeah, I think it is actually. I think it already has, because they got Charlie,
Wow.
and then they're gonna get Delta from the Axford, and then there's just nothing left.
And the voxel, well, it's not moving
The OSP
actually.
team, they're ahead by 200 points, but that's not
Yeah,
enough to win
OSP
on one single
surrendering.
cap. Wow. Turned around right at the last minute. I thought the
Wow.
OSP had it in the bag because of all their the huge point victory, but most scuffed win ever. Yeah, agreed. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Got board philosopher here, 32,000 per nice.
Hmm.
Just from those
How many
S2s.
missiles? How many missiles was that? Is that in total? He has the arming missile, of course. 96, 64 times 2. Let's do the math.
It's
So that's
128,
128
Chief.
plus 128 plus 96. That's 228, and then
No.
minus 4,
Yep.
224.
Yep.
I bring 288 in my version of this.
10,000 damage out of the container player. It's all mines, in fact. Only mines landed.
Really?
It was just those
Wow.
mines on Delta.
Wow.
Fucking yikes.
Wait,
He didn't even fire
yeah,
into the normal containers he
no.
brought.
And he had 116.
It just got destroyed for free. Another
The mine,
solid 30k out of
this,
Killer Banana.
yeah, this container ship,
It's just
great mine play.
it's just played poorly
Great.
overall, but the
And
mines really paid off for
yeah,
sure.
and as well as the shuttles, I think from both of them, just phenomenal. Wait, actually, now that I'm looking at it, the shuttles actually only
Didn't
landed 4 in
do
total.
that much. Yeah. Yeah, because those were the mines on Alpha.
Yeah. So these are the ones on Alpha.
And the
The
containers are the
Jeffrey
ones on
Bezos were the
Delta.
ones on Delta.
Yep.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Those two ships, probably the best on the OSV, I think.
For sure.
Um, Everyone else just got. Oh well, of course the Bulker, um, but
Oh
ran
yes.
out of missiles a bit too early.
I don't know,
And
I think he did what he needed to do. But yeah, he was having issues with accuracy was the real problem.
yeah,
Kept whooshing things into rocks or zipping them too far or too hard around a corner and they just loop around something.
yeah, 100%.
Gotta know the boundaries of your own missiles. The
Yeah, Killer
limitations.
Banana killing it. Sorry if I'm going over what you went over already. Um,
You are,
yeah,
but that's okay. It bears mentioning, like this guy used his missiles really well.
yeah, he's just been smacking it. And is he brand new? Is he a bluey?
Yeah. Yeah, he's a lieutenant. He's the lowest ranked person in
Wow,
this game.
wow.
Yeah,
I'm color be impressed.
for real. This dude's figured missiles out way faster than I did, that's for sure.
Yeah, Axford,
Really anyone.
uh, pretty much just staying alive.
Yeah, Axford weirdly really important. BGing it
Yep,
up over here
staying alive,
with getting
staying
those last
alive.
couple caps.
Yep, that's about it.
It's a ball game. It's the match. GG. Hope you enjoyed. Happy to have Chaos here, Gaston.
I'm happy to
Happy to
be here with you.
happy to be here, be causing trouble, be generally a lyrical menace.
Oh yes,
Oh yes.
that's what they call me.
Good night, dear viewer. Sleep tight.
Or morning,
Or
or
morning,
afternoon,
or afternoon. Happy
or
whenever.
evening. Yeah.
Not evening. Fuck the evening, people. If you're watching this in the evening, you can go die in a fire.
Uh, get a job.
Eh. We can do this forever, by the way. So go away. Get out of here before you wind up stuck here for another hour and a half, dear viewer. Bye.